When you are your true, authentic self, something amazing will happen. But it will also be extremely scary, because what you will experience is you will experience others reacting to you. People will stare, but also people may become very nervous, because you'll be able to maintain things. You'll be able to maintain higher standards for yourself. You'll dress better, you'll smell amazing, you'll look people in the eye. You'll be able to communicate clearly and honestly to those around you and those that used to scare you. And when this happens, it will be a kind of weird thing. For me, I find it difficult to actually be my true self, because I'm an extremely intimidating individual. Because I can look people in the eye, I can say what I mean and mean my truth, which is actually why, for the most part, I don't. For many years, I've shied away from it, I've hidden it, my true form. And I'm true and authentic with you guys now, but often my true form is hidden with characters, it's hidden with laughter, it's hidden with all these masks, which, from my perspective, is to protect people from actually being scared, but in reality, of course, it doesn't work, because people can see the truth. And when these masks come away, first of all, they'll think, my God, has something changed? Is he on drugs? Is he sick? Are you acting normal? But what will truly be happening is your true self will be shining through, and they'll see it. Because people can see cracks, but people never oftentimes see the real thing. And when they do, it can be very intimidating. But what's funny is, if you're a man, lots of us kind of look up to the James Bond characters, which on the surface level are just true. They're people that are going for what they want. And in these kind of more intimate scenes, they're very still. They're looking dead at you, and they're very calm about it. Now in real life, you go and try and talk to someone you find very attractive, we sometimes can look down or move our heads or even sometimes giggle, or perhaps kind of act weird and kind of sporadic and put on these characters. But the main thing is, just like anywhere else in life, the most important thing is to just relax. A few years ago, this was probably 2011, 2012, if you know it, you know, but you saw the keep calm, carry on signs. Now when these happened, I found them really kind of cringe and stupid, and I didn't really get it at the time. But just thinking about it, keeping calm, allowing baseline, slowing everything down. What you'll notice when you do this is people will become calm around you. But at first you'll notice that people will actually try and speed you up. They will try and rush you and intimidate you and challenge you, because it is uncomfortable for them to be with someone so solid, to be with someone that's such a rock, that knows what they're talking about, that knows that they can see. They're not intimidated, they're not freaked out, they're just simply calm. And that is a very rare thing. Calmness, serenity, steadiness, presence is a thing that is very rare. The funny thing about it is that every single one of us has this. Every single one of us has it inbuilt. It's the structure of our very soul. And yet it can be one of the hardest things for us to actually present to the exterior world. The shadow is the one we hide from, it's the one we don't befriend. But when we do, when we get in touch with our shadow, when we become the person we're truly meant to be, the person we would be in the dark, and express that and accept that, then the whole world of possibility that you couldn't have possibly imagined has now come to fruition. Is now something that you never saw coming. But here it is, right in front of you. And that is true love. True exposure. An extremely revealing thing. It's quite scared. It's like being naked in front of other people. Now, by the way, I'm not naked right now. I have these very luscious kind of beige trousers on, but being vulnerable around others requires a lot of bravery, and it requires stillness. It requires you to be here and now, not somewhere else, not thinking about yourself, not thinking about the other person, simply in an exchange between two. That is how to do it. Or perhaps you have multiple people around you, which some of us, from a survival point, would go, this is a series of opponents that need to be defeated. But that's not what they are. All of these people in front of us are family. They are friends. They are allies. Everybody is. No matter what their story is, no matter where they've come from, no matter what they've done. You look past the mechanisms, you look past the constructs, and you look at the soul inside. And every single soul has an equal and beautiful opportunity to be here, no matter who they are, no matter what they've done. You must learn to forgive them and offer them that presence. And when you do that, you become the real version of you. And that is something extremely rare. But it's something more than possible. It's something absolutely, fundamentally there. It can be done. But boy, does it take a lot of practice. And the practice is not doing anything. Simply just be. Now, my contact lens is trying to jump out, which means it's time for my bedtime. So, I shall see you in the next one.